So I'm just documenting this because I don't really know what's happening. My PC is crashing for absolutely no reason. And I wanted to make a GTA video, ironically, and I can't do that, so I'm just going to show here. I'm going to do a stress test on the GPU, just to push it. Just wait for it. Now I'm going to show how weird this crash is. Now I just wait a few seconds, wait for it to hit like 74 degrees or something. Running fine, no crashes, working fine. I'm going to let this go for like a minute or so. Not a single crash. 76 degrees, now the card is really being pushed. And excuse the mess, I just moved into a different apartment. It's a little smaller. Anyway, 43 seconds. No crash, no errors, nothing. Everything is working fine. My card is just sitting there. It's not swiveled or hanging on anything. It's just working and fine. Still working. 1 minute. Not a single crash. So now I'm going to stop this. And then now I'm going to test the power. This is a power stress test for my PSU. You see what happens. This is going to push my power supply. You can see the CPU is hitting 100 degrees, but it's not crashing or anything, so it's actually at the limit, but it's working fine. No crash. Graphics card is pushing like 400 watts. No crash whatsoever. Now I'm just going to let this run for a minute or so. Wait for it. 20 more seconds. And I'm using a fresh Windows install. I don't have anything installed. I just have Steam installed and nothing else. And I used DDU to remove my driver, and now I'm on the December Nvidia driver on my RTX 3080. Okay, 1 minute, no crash. Stop, go back. Let's try this one too. Extreme variable large start. Wait for that now. I'm going to let this one run for like 30 seconds. Okay, start. Wait for it. No crash, nothing. CPU is hitting 100 degrees, but it's working fine. I can use my PC, it doesn't crash. I'm going to let this run until 30 seconds. I think that's enough proof. Okay, go back. Now I've done everything here. I can take combine to priority, real time, extreme, large, start. See, just for 30 seconds, I think that's enough. And I'm getting to a point soon. Start. I'm going to let this run for 30 seconds. I think that's enough. Now it's pushing everything on my PC to as far as it can go. So it's stress testing everything. CPU is going to run at 100 degrees. GPU is going to run at 80 or 75 or something. So I ran out of space on my phone, so I have to do this again anyway. Now I'm going to run Heaven benchmark. Run here, run. Now we wait for it to start benchmarking. And as you saw before, it didn't crash on anything I did. Now wait. And black screen, no signal, all fans go to max. That's it. I can't do anything about this. I've done everything. I've tried different drivers. I've tried December driver. I've tried the latest driver. Another issue is that this button, it doesn't always work. Like if I do this, now it works. Now we wait. Now wait for it to turn on again. Now we are going to check the crash logs. Wait for it to come back. It's a mess because I just moved in here. I'll wait for it to come back. Now I'm just going to log in. Well, now I'm in. Wait for it, there we go. Now we check this. We check who crashed. Wait for it. Now we analyze. Now we go down and check why the crash happened. And no crash logs whatsoever. It doesn't record crash logs, it does nothing. So that's where I am right now. I have no idea why this is happening. I hope it's a power supply because then I can replace it fairly cheap. But if it's my GPU or my graphics card, then it's going to be nearly impossible because of the graphics card shortage. I want a RTX 5090, but I can't buy that. It's impossible to get one right now. And if it's the GPU, and I really have a hard time believing when it's the GPU, then I have to replace it, and I have no idea how to replace it because I can't buy a new GPU. But in like a week I'm going to buy a new power supply, 1000 watt, to prepare for a 5090 upgrade in like maybe October or something. And then maybe, I hope that it's going to work again, but I have no idea why this is happening. It works fine with nearly every stress test I try on it. Firmark, everything works fine. But as soon as a game starts, it can be something as small as Wolfenstein, Youngblood, or just the PC being idle. It does this, it just suddenly starts to ramp up every single fan and no signal until I force reboot it. And I had one issue before where it just looped a boot, like starting for 2 seconds, then dying, then starting, then dying. So I hope that means that something is wrong with this power supply. But it's a fairly new power supply, it's a Fantex. So I have no idea why that would start dying for no reason. And Asus doesn't really want to help. The store that I bought everything, pretty much the entire PC from, doesn't care at all. Asus doesn't care at all. despite the fact that I have an Asus motherboard and an Asus graphics card. They don't care. They refused to help me because I didn't have supported RAM memory. And they have a list of supported RAM but you can't even get anymore because I'm using a very old socket. So I can't just replace this RAM with something else because it's DDR4. So now I'm stuck here. I really wanted to make a GTA video. A friend is making a Chicago style map for GTA 5 and I really wanted to try that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I have no idea why this is happening, so if anyone can help me, I would love help, because it doesn't even create crash logs anymore. It started like February, where it just gave me video TDR delay crash logs in Indiana Jones, The Great Circle. But now it doesn't even create crash logs, it just does this, so I have no idea what I can do. Thank you for watching.